All right, hey YouTube, what's up? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. We're going to do another live show again tonight around 5, 6 o'clock. All right, well, let's shoot for 6 o'clock. All right, but first I wanted to put this up. And I would like to shout out to Tai Chi 29. All right, thanks for this. Because no matter how angry you want to get at me, if you're a Hotep simp or a black woman, you keep proving my point. And for you sisters, this is particularly hurtful for sisters out there. And the reason why it is hurtful for sisters out there, because this incident is an international incident. Yes, international incident. 3 Black American women twerk rampage caused international incident in Korea. Now I added this to the title, making black women everywhere look bad. Because remember, they identify as black women, not sisters, not Israelite, as Hoteps. They identify as, you know, the Egyptian, I'm the queen, Mother Earth. They identify as that. Everything that the black woman is saying as they are following these Hotep guys, that's what they are identifying as. You know, they think that they're our gods. Well, to you Hotep people and you simps, here's your God. Here is your God. All right, there's only a few people that I respect in that Egyptology, and that's because these are there are only a few that do real research and has real concern about the community. The rest of y'all just trying to make money selling beads and inflating these women's head, so when they go other places, they make you look bad. They don't make me look bad because I don't identify with any of them. The black woman ain't never did crap for me. They came to take from me, but they haven't done anything for me. So I don't care about their support. I had sisters that's been on my side. I have sisters that support this channel. And the sad part about this is going to make even the sisters look bad. This is why, sisters, I really say you really need to separate yourself and not identify as a black woman. If somebody want to call you a black woman, say no. I am an Afro-Indigenous woman. I am an Aboriginal woman. You are anything. I am an Israelite woman for those that are that. You are anything but a black woman. Because these are how these black women are representing you across the world. Now, I've been saying some things on this channel. And nobody's been paying me any mind. I don't get as many views as anybody else, and that's cool with me. I like my channel being small because it gives me the opportunity to talk to most of the people that are serious viewer of my video, and we have serious dialogue. The people, when you get a bunch of people that come to your channel, they tend to not watch the video. They want to make comments while being uninformed. If anything taught me that, it's that Cassandra Damper videos, how many of the people didn't watch the video to see that the actual video of the incident was in what I was trying to say. Nope. Then they start making comments, right? So as bad as those people are looking everywhere, I look quite differently. The image that I have is quite different from anyone else. And let me dare say this. Let me say this. Where I go, got a message. where I go, and brothers like me, we're giving brothers a good name. Where the black woman go, she's giving melanated people, at least from the America, a bad name. Africa ain't looking too hot either, because those women are seen as hateful to almost anyone. All right, and so, like I said, they're making everyone everywhere look bad. So thank you, Tai Chi 29. Now, before I really go into this, let me greet everybody. Havorden, Hardu, Gudag, Ola, Oi, to the Bane, Vasas Los, Bonjour, Mizmi, Kedu, Bawani, Konnichiwa, Ni Hao, Ni Ama, Sani Bonani, Jambo Habarigani, Assalamu Alaikum, and Shalom. Alright? Now, let me remind y'all to get them thumbs up. Alright? Get the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and comment. When you subscribe, there's a bell next to the subscribed. Press the bell. You might have to do it multiple times. If you care to donate to what this channel means for the community, because you know this isn't just me just running my mouth on YouTube. But if you care to donate to what this channel means on YouTube, hit me up on my PayPal link, which will be in the description box. Now, in a lot of videos, I have this in the description box, but I also have other information, like when you can see the live videos of from commentary that I'm making. All right, if I can't show it in the actual video itself, so check that subscription box. People, check the subscription box. All right, so let's move on. And let's take a gander at what's going on here.
Reaching on, yeah. I know, right?
Pay attention to what's going on. So, look at what they did. And look at man, this is who's representing. Understand this. This is what I've been trying to tell everybody. The black woman don't look good anywhere outside the United States. She don't look good to good men inside the United States. The black woman do not march for anybody that they don't like, which means that they don't care about injustice or justice. They care about just them. And all you simps that run around supporting them, oh, this is how they make you look. Because when I go places, I point out, yeah, I'm not down for that. I have a whole channel devoted to their effery and how they screwed up the community. And I am able to show evidence to that matter. So I want y'all to understand this. And to you sisters out there, I can't apologize for them. I kept telling y'all, that's why y'all need to separate. Now they making y'all look bad, as well as black women everywhere look bad. But at least you sisters that are with brothers, we recognize y'all here. And we know that you are few, but we recognize you. Sisters like Bertha, sisters like Charlotte Swan, sister like Mecca Dawn, we recognize you. And we appreciate you. Alright? Because what we like about these sisters, they are against this kind of mess. The only people that aren't against this is black women and their minions. Well, guess what? Now y'all look bad everywhere. Y'all look bad everywhere. Man, you would think these women would be educated. I know y'all wishing, y'all are saying, I got a degree. I'm educated. Hold on for a second. All right, let's have a breakdown of the incident. All right, and it's ongoing. There's an international incident going on in South Korea. Now, you'll see the picture of the one guy that had his nose bloody. All right, and they had his eyes blurred out. But this is how his nose got bloody when you looked at the first picture. After a group of women that went on what was being described as a twerk rampage. There you go, black women. Twerk rampage. Oh, and your minions, the Triple S crew, you hoteps. There you go. There you go. There's your black queen. Your black queen. Your God. Yep, that's how your God is making you look. Alright? Twerk rampage in the subway system. Here we go. 3 African American females went on a rampage on a South Korean subway last week. The Korean Times reports. Who reports? The Korean Times. So they made major news. The Korean Times report say the females made racist gestures, injuring a man's face after the attack. The girls started twerking. Because that's all you do here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is the only thing that black women think they bring to the table. Oh, but guess whose table they're bringing this to only? Like the woman in the middle. She talks to a white man. The two on the side probably either talk to a white man, another female, or a thug. But none of them would bring none of that to a good man that's trying to build, that's a blue-collar worker. But they'll take it to a white man that has nothing. They'll take it to a white man that's sleeping under a bridge. They will take care of a white man that's a drunk, that ain't living nowhere but in their house. If you notice, most of the current black women that are in a relationship with Caucasian men, all right, most of the men make less than the black women. Serena Williams. Oh, and we're not even talking about the women that just got divorced. All right, and I don't have a problem with it, because that shows you they don't belong to us. And that's what I've been arguing. They do not belong to us. We shouldn't give a hoot about what the black woman says, because she don't give a hoot about how she looks and what she does and the consequences of what she does. All right. According to the report, the incident started when a Korean man asked the trio to be quiet. Oh, hey, they didn't know in Korea that you can't tell a black woman anything. They were not aware of that fact. They could do any kind of evil they want and you can't say anything about it. Oh, that's what's different about my channel. I don't give a hoot. I'm not in here for the money. And I would like to have the money so I can use it for what I'm here for. To actually help the community. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. That's why I'm here. Alright? I ain't saying that I don't like women with nice shapes. I appreciate them. It's just that I understand that the black woman with the nice shape, they're not stunting for me or anybody that's worth anything. So we don't have to need them. And I ended up with a woman that has a nice shape, but she's not one of them. And now they're mad because of the women I choose to be with. Because they losing and they know they're losing. Oh, and that's why I don't lift my finger to help them anymore. Because they're an embarrassment, and worse than that, evil. Okay, so it goes on to say the three Americans uh, responded by raging around the train, swearing and bloodying the man's nose. One of the women appears to twerk mockingly at the other passengers. One of the three was, oh man, did I say it? It's a good thing they weren't educated. Oh, these are your educated black women. Oh, this is the educated black women, y'all. The most educated person in the United States. Let's take a look at what they did. 32-year-old English teacher working at a Hagwon school where Korean students cram to improve their test scores. A 32-year-old English teacher. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They even did a drug alcohol test. The three were sober at the time. One was found to be an English teacher from the academy in Gandam. A police spokesperson told the paper. Oh, they ended up in police custody. Okay, so two of the three, the majority of the group, wait a minute, that means the third one was probably educated too. These are all women that, I got a degree, so we better than a man. I got a higher degree. Hey, truth be told, they got a higher degree than me. Mine's is only in science. They probably got a master's or something to go there. So, black people in general, but more so, the brothers are looking good where I go because of what I do. And when I post the videos up, even though they don't get too much play, but enough of them where people see that the brothers are looking good where I go. Why? Because of my conduct and behavior. But as you see, the black women ain't having much luck in that. Because many of them act like the same fools that they are in the United States. And they still get the support of black women who will stand up to them, thumbs down everybody, and get up and fight a good man to be with the thug, the Caucasian, or to maintain their own evil ways. They'll fight the good man, but still want the good man's resources. And to that, the brothers are starting to say, F you. Welcome to the wall. Oh, and that wall going to hit early. Not 30s, but how about 25? Because we're going to remember all y'all that rejected the good for the evil. But now that you're worn out by the evil, you now want the resources of the good. And we recognize you don't love. It's leverage. You only want leverage and resources. All right. And we're going to talk about this thoroughly. The video of Stephen Clark. We're going to talk about that tonight. I was sent something by a sister, all right, about these women complaining how nobody should support him, that they are glad he's dead because he was absolutely correct about black women, and now they made international news for being not only foolish, but being violent. Reactions to the video brought out all of the alt-rights. Some referred to the women as nignogs, while others are calling America the laughing stock of the world. Boy, I've been saying this because of the black woman. America has got a black eye. Why? Because America decided to pick and choose and educate them while trying to squash the Afro-Indigenous man into nothing, using them to not only murder a fourth of the population through abortion, over 21,500,000 people were murdered in their belly from abortion from 73 to 2016. And then they, in major cities, they were aborting more Afro-Indigenous people than they were having. No, they created a murderous monster. No, they were their weapon to subdue the so-called good brothers, to keep them tied up in the system, to make sure that we would never have the financial resources to do good in the community. All right? Now, these women that you Caucasian people in the government, and you black women in the government decide to lord up over the man that looks way better than them when we go overseas, now you are the laughing stock of the world. These women say, we love a good twerk, but the violence was unnecessary. They don't think about how out of control the black woman is. This is all you get, no matter how much free education the system gives them to destroy the Afro men. This is their only worth. They're not worth anything to a family. They're not worth anything to children, as they are the worst place for Afro-Indigenous children to be, is either in their belly or with them alone. The worst place on earth to be in the industrialized countries is with an American black woman, either in her belly or being raised by her alone. It's the worst place on earth for a child to be, in the industrialized countries. Wow. And they're happy about it. And you know why they're happy? It's because they got a lot of simps to like them, simply because they have big behinds. And so they worship them and make excuses for them and try to call them gods and queens. There is no queen. The Most High didn't want us to have queens. The man is the ruler over the house. Oh, but all you simps and Triple S crew that want to downplay the man's role, this is what you get right here. My final thoughts, y'all. Brothers, it's time to separate. And sisters, it's time to separate and identify a brother and get with them brothers, so that we can make sure that you have everything you need to not be recognized as one of these women. With that said, I'm out. At the end of the day, the only place left for these women is in the burning house that they prepared for us. All right? Not only did we jump out of the frying pan, but we jumping out of the burning house too. Let them jump out of the frying pan into the burning house. All right? But for real brothers, it's time to escape. Oh, by the way, this has been a no depolicing zone. With that said, I'm out.